So, we have big news! Didn't think I'd be making a video anytime soon, but here we are. So, casually on a random Tuesday, they decided to announce Definitive Edition for Xenoblade X on Switch, weirdly. I really did think they would wait for Switch 2, but clearly not. Now, let's take a look. Some Molotov, obviously. I mean, the visuals look improved, at least.
Well, here we are.
Same with the models.
Not too shabby, huh?
And the fast stuff on the pad, they've updated the models, like in Definitive Edition. Which, I mean, for Definitive Edition makes sense, because the art style needed a touch-up if it was going to be on the Switch. But I'm surprised for X they remade the models, because the models are serviceable. I think, like, a lot of the assets used in X, using, like, 2, 3, Definitive Edition. So I think there's probably some 3 assets being used here. But yeah, I mean, they touch on it. It looks quite close. So I'd say it's a bit of an in-between between Definitive Edition and 3, but it's interesting to see.
For a giant beached spaceship, anyway.
New LA.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NL.
I mean, there's also nothing but the player characters being touched up.
LA.
Which is nice to see. I wonder if there'd be more options this time around.
So it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira.
From what I can see, this is far closer to a port than, say, Definitive Edition was. Which is why I think we're seeing it right at the end of the Switch's life cycle, instead of on a new console. Which, I mean, makes sense. I'm more than happy to get X on Switch.
Come what may.
I can imagine some, like, yeah, we go back. Like, I think rendering, like, from areas with scale, that's going to be a lot better, because there's more to work with on the Switch.
New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves.
Here we see Lynn with her update model, and yeah, Tatsu.
Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native...
I think, like, NPCs have had their models altered, which is interesting, because they didn't really do that with the original Definitive Edition. They just kind of upscaled the models from the Wii, which they looked a little jarring at times, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it looks nicer. Like, the skybox is probably the same, but it looks quite nice in this image. I think this could be kind of more just what's going on in general.
Home was gone, swallowed in a shroud.
Oh, there we see Lau.
Our native home was gone, swallowed
We'll see more from later, don't worry.
in
His update model looks really good.
a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Just with the music, I'm wondering if they're gonna orchestrate doing what they did with Definitive Edition. I mean, I like the toggle between narration and original was nice. Makes sense. This game does have a killer soundtrack, so I'd be happy to get new arrangements. There we go, Definitive Edition. This one was quite close to the original, from what I can tell. I might be wrong about that, but you have the Definitive Edition. I'm surprised they didn't go with a sort of teal colour for the Definitive Edition text, but I think the logo looks nice. For every game they do a Definitive Edition of, they must just are probably going to use that text, I'd imagine. I wonder if I got 2 Definitive Editions Switch. 2. I'd quite like 2 to get touched up a bit. Maybe another bonus story would be nice. Yeah, here we get something interesting.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, we're getting an extra story for this, which is not. It's just a tradition for the games at this point. I'm really curious what they're gonna do, because it's gonna be probably a similar scale to Future Connected, I'd imagine, but where Future Connected already had the bonus shorter map, I don't know what they're gonna do for the map for this game, because, you know, I mean, it's much more open world than the other games, so it'd be harder to develop a new map. I wonder if they're gonna use the same map. It'd be interesting to see. And then we get the release date, 20th of March 2025. Which I'm gonna say 2025 is just so stacked for games, man. It's unreal. So we take a look. Visually enhanced version brings additional content, including brand new story elements, which is basically their way of being like, yeah, we're doing an extra story. Look on the store page. It may be stupid if it was over digital, like really stupid. Yeah, we can get a better look at the screenshots here. With Lao's extra story. The cover art. Is the cover art similar to the original? The cover art's very similar to the original. I don't know if it's different though. I'm not as well versed in X than I am really in Definitive and 2 and 3. But yeah, maybe if you take a look here, it's quite similar. They've moved around some stuff so it's fit on the. Am I just being dense? I think. No, they already did that. Never mind. I'm being really dense. Yeah, the cover is just the exact same then. Huh. I mean, minus the logo change. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be less enhanced than Definitive, which makes sense, I think, because I mean, with Definitive, you know, there was a lot more they needed to redo, and it was more important they got the assets, more assets redone, because I mean, it was an older game, and they kind of needed them for 3. I'm just really confused that they would release it now. I'm not complaining, but I really just thought they would have waited. Here we go, screenshot. It looks visually nice. Like, it looks visually the same, other than the character models. And I can imagine an upgrade to the resolution and frame rate's a bit iffy. I don't think that'll upgrade the frame rate. But yeah, I mean, very short video, but I just kind of wanted to make something on this. I'm very excited for it. I just came out of nowhere. Right, that's it on my end. Well, I'll see you guys later.